the leader of the Almighty Cree Nation, I publicly announce that I will work for peace and unity in the community, especially among street groups, gangs, and between black and brown people. I have done my best over the last 13 months. I have been received positively by most parts of the community. I participated in a major black and brown unity conference last October, attended by over 250 people at Genesis Baptist Church. I had worked with various street groups and was actually created a written peace agreement. Working with the Pulpit Forum in the Below Community Center, I was part of a broad plan for peace in Greensboro that was presented to the city in January called the Paradigm Shift. About a month ago, I was placed on the Guilford County School Safety Committee. Several days ago, I led a delegation of city residents to visit with a grieving mother in the Hickory Trails public housing community. We have helped raise money and got a church for her to hold the funeral for her 16-year-old son, who was killed by senseless violence. Even before her son was buried, however, the housing authority said that it will put this mother out of her home. I will be working with others to help keep her in her home in the weeks to come. This is the kind of violence I think we can prevent if we and other peace-seeking street groups could work freely in the community. No matter what positive work I have done, however, the one group that strongly opposes all my efforts and the efforts of others who work with me has been the gang unit of the Greensboro Police Department. I have come today to say that I will continue to work for peace and unity in our community. Saturday evening, August 1st, 2009, members of my nation were harassed and provoked by the gang unit in downtown Greensboro. When I inquired about what the problem was, I was arrested without cause by members of the gang unit. This is a continuation of a pattern that has been occurring for over 18 months. The main reason I involved myself in the situation was out of concern for my two young daughters and my godson, and friends that were there with me. I tried to escalate the situation to create peace. Well, disescalate the situation to create peace. The incident was videotaped and placed on YouTube. You can see for yourself what actually happened. The gang unit said that this intervened because members of my nation was flashing gang signs. This is completely false. It's a lie. We were there with students who were working on my city council campaign. When several members of my nation arrived in the area, one of the students, Eric Ginsberg, is a student at Guilford College and an intern at this summer at the Below Community Center, waiting to identify his location. It was a normal motion of sticking your hand up to wave. When members of my nation saw him, they waved back. That is what happened, and that's all that happened. The gang unit then approached members of my nation and began to harass them. I walked around the police officer to speak with the members of my nation, one whom is in my legal custody. A member of the gang unit came around and got in my face and began shouting to me to get out of his face. In less than 30 seconds, I was arrested and taken to jail. I was put on a $500 bond, and the most ridiculous thing of all is that I was also put under a 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew. Now I ask you to check these records and see how many grown men are put under a curfew for illegal arrest. Not to speak of an illegal misdemeanor arrest. As far as I know, the media has yet to investigate the last time an adult was given a curfew for a misdemeanor charge. What basis could a magistrate have for making such a rash decision except the information given to them by police officers associated with the arrest? I see this as a direct attack on my city council campaign. The gang unit has now become the political unit. The ridiculous curfew lasted 2 days, but it cost me money to get a lawyer and have it lifted.